All right. Welcome everyone to the Festival of Chimes and Lights committee meeting today, Monday, October 17th. And we are just kind of in the continued discussion of our event. It's coming up soon. So Brandy is sitting in today for Janine, and we're kind of to the point of working on our schedule. We have Chris Esguera. Oh, there's Chris. Chris kind of is sideways here today. There you are.
We have Chris and we have Ian with the city, and they are the two that are taking the lead on the public works standpoint for the chimes and lights. So I think, yeah, we got, and Bill's back there too.
Yeah. There we go.
Hi, everybody. Good. Okay, so basically we're getting kind of close. You guys are all set for your November thises and that's, right? You've got it down where you're going to be picking up the tree.
Yep.
And you're going to be putting the trees in the planters the week of, let me look at this again here.
I'm gonna take some notes. Yeah.
November 21st or towards the end of the week of the 14th.
Anytime that you want. We've always done it early. I mean,
Earlier
than the 24th.
Yeah, but we want to have them decorated by then. So
Oh, okay.
Whenever
So
that
we're starting on the 14th.
Yeah.
It'll only take a couple days.
Yeah. Okay. And right now it looks like we have 54 planters.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went down there and I numbered it. There was the only thing that we had off between you and myself, Bill, was whether a planter was 51 or 52. But no big deal. And then we were hearing that maybe there'd be some new ones, but I'll bet that may not happen, and that's fine. So
yeah, it's kind of hard to find those. The place out in Gorse where we got a few of them in the past is closing up.
Yeah. Okay.
Or not Gorse, I'm sorry, it's Allen.
Allen, yeah.
Okay. Bill, just offhand, real quick, do you remember what those cost each, those planters?
They're right now they're $200, but that's because he was going out of business.
Okay.
So they could be more.
Okay. All right. Well, what we have going on today is we have 19 of those adopted, and we have for sponsorship, and so we'll be pushing our previous sponsors to make a commitment soon. It won't be too hard to sell those. We've never had a problem in the past, so they should be full, and we'll be moving really quickly. Can you believe how soon this is? This is like freaking me out. So will you be putting up lights first, you guys?
Yes,
Public
we'll
Works?
We'll start about the first week of November.
Okay, and getting all those lights up. The big thing that we have to stress, everyone, is LED lights. Our little downtown can't handle incandescents, blows all the circuitry. So we'll be, so that's what we're doing with everybody who sponsors, is we're letting them know LEDs are so important.
Yeah.
Then the big tree goes in the week of the 21st.
So yeah, we try to get it in the week before we break for
Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And you've got a
whatever that.
Yeah, beautiful, perfect tree all chosen.
We got a couple. Ian picked out his first tree.
Yep.
Oh wow. Okay. It better be good, Ian.
I hope so, yeah.
We're watching you.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well,
No pressure, Ian.
Yeah, no pressure.
Oh, there's no pressure whatsoever. We can't do anything.
That's the theme of my year here, so yeah.
Well, if you like it, I helped him. If you don't like it, he picked it out all by himself.
Oh, that works. The schedule is falling into place, and this year it's a bit different in that we are actually saying that we're starting at 3:00 as far as Chimes and Lights events. So Public Works will be out there getting some of that traffic worked around, and I think we're all good on all of that, isn't it? Are we? Yeah. Okay. And we're officially saying we're going until 7:30 p.m. that night. Have we heard anything more about the pet parade, you guys?
as far as,
I know that Janine is.
Times,
did a
any of the
test.
times or anything? Oh, good, here comes Green.
She did test the
Um,
application for the for the pets. So I know she's working on getting the application set up so we can receipt them here is what I understood.
Is that
So
how it's
what you guys
working?
were talking about, the pet parade?
Yeah, Melanie's organizing that. So,
Yeah,
we-
can I make a couple comments?
sure.
Sorry, I was on, but for some reason I didn't get joined as a panelist. So actually, and I know Mel probably has some comments, but her and I just kind of met by phone earlier today.
Okay.
And actually, before I forget, can I go back to the trees for just a quick second? Because we
Sure.
just sent out an email to our planter adopters.
Mhm.
We're still on the same timeline that the trees are going to go in the first week of November into the planters.
I
No.
think it's the second week that they're going in.
The week
Okay,
of
I
the
thought-
14th.
Okay, so decorating is pushed back then till later. Okay, that's fine. I just want to make sure that we gave them the correct, I was hoping it wasn't earlier. So
Oh, no.
we can't start decorating till after the 14th.
I had that timeline out before. Let me see here. Bill, when do you think you'll have all the trees in place?
Well, we could do it anytime that you guys want to. We just have to give Jerry Reed out at the tree farm some sort of a notice.
Okay. I think that we had it.
I think it says the 7th on your form. I don't have the form in front of me for your decorators.
I'll pull it up.
Yeah, let me pull mine too.
Okay, well, it's just so we've told our plant adopters and the Friends of the Library to get everything out by the 1st.
Yeah,
out of
actually,
the
you guys,
planters.
that's right. We're placing the trees in planters. It says November 1st through 4th.
Okay,
And it says the decorating is to take place the 7th through the 23rd.
okay.
Now on that, we have to make sure that the tree farm knows in advance because they have to cut the trees themselves.
Okay.
Okay,
What-
so I'll have Janine reach
Because
out to them and let them
I
know
do.
that you're gonna be there the week of, actually,
The first,
Yep, 31st.
Mhm.
November 1st.
okay.
Yeah, that is what we have on the form.
Okay,
Unless-
thank you. I just,
Okay.
like I said, my main thing was making sure that, hopefully, Bill, you won't have to take any plants out. You might, but
That's all right. We'll just throw them on the sidewalk.
and then you'll have to clean them up.
You just open the door of the business that's
Yeah,
closest.
that's
and
right.
just-
Yes. Yeah,
Okay,
that's how we'll clean them up. We'll just sweep them inside.
okay,
No, that's
all right. So,
yeah, some weeds or weeds, whatever you got in there won't hurt us much.
yeah. Well, the Manchester Friends of the Library, I think this will be the 3rd year they've come through and taken out anything that can be saved, and then they sell it
Oh.
at the plant sale. So,
Oh, cool.
so they're and we told them they could do that right at the end of the month. So,
Oh, that's perfect.
okay, all right.
That would-
Okay, but so back to Pooch and Purr. I looked at the stuff you have online, and I need to go over to my. And Melanie and I both had a couple of suggestions for Brandy or Janine. I have to tell you, I think asking people to describe the pet's costume is going to be kind of off-putting. I would say easily 90% of the people who participate won't know what their pet's going to wear until the last minute. And just that one little thing might make them go, oh, well, no, I'm not going to sign up. That's just our thought. Don't you agree, Melanie?
I agree, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm one of
So-
the people, my dogs will get an outfit 2 days prior.
Exactly. So that was one of our main comments, but the other one is that, and Melanie really thinks that the breed of dog should be in there. It gives us a better idea what's coming down. Is it a Great Dane or is it a Shih Tzu? So, but that, and then the other thing is,
Make sure that people know that they must bring poop bags to take the waste away.
right. It says scooping is required by owner, but you might, elaborate that you need to be prepared with the items you need to clean up.
Or honestly, or I don't mind providing poop bags. We can say poop bags will be given.
Okay,
You must clean up after your own pet. So I can provide them that
Yeah.
way.
yeah. The other thing, and I forgot to mention this to Melanie when we talked, and this is me, and I don't believe we have ever required proof of vaccination for the animals. I mean, I get why that is, but
I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's my understanding that somebody sent Janine a couple of different applications that were
Yeah.
there in the past, and she just took what she had from the other applications and put it a form together.
yeah,
So
I-
we're
I
indifferent
think-
on what those forms or what the questions are. So whatever the committee wants the form to look like and what questions to be asked, they just need to get it to Janine, and Janine will make sure that it is on there how the committee wants it to be. So we're indifferent. If you guys want to require vaccination, I don't care. If you guys want to know what kind of breed, we don't care. It's whatever
Okay.
the committee wants. So if somebody
Okay.
wants to get review what's online now, she said she's got it set up. Just
Okay.
review it and then send her your comments and she'll get those changes made.
Okay, yeah, and that's what I did. So and I think both
Okay.
Mel and I looked, but yeah, I will make sure Janine gets that information. I just think again, that's gonna, I mean, honestly, I don't even know where my pet's vaccination records are. I have too much paper in this house, so
Well,
I
and
just
also
I think
the-
if anything, we
are-
just have a comment on there that says that, that you're
your dogs are, your pets are
you
vaccinated.
abide by whatever state, regulations are for having a pet. I mean, we're not
Yeah.
gonna monitor whether they have vaccinations or not. It's up to them as their pet owner to make sure that they're abiding by the local and federal and state laws. So we'll
I
just make
agree.
sure on there.
Yeah, yeah,
So-
don't you think that's a good way to do it, Melanie?
I think we
Just
need to
say-
protect ourselves because if there's somewhere along the lines that somebody gets bit and they're
Yep.
not up to date on their vaccines, guess who they're gonna sue? They're gonna sue the city. They're gonna sue the city anyways, because they think we got
Yeah.
deep pockets.
Well,
But
yeah,
at least we
Yeah.
can have some sort of defense down the road that says, hey, you signed your life away. It's not us now.
I think that's a good way to do it. Just have a line
We'll just
that
put a
says
disclosure on there. It's good
that
enough.
they check off. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
And then the last thing from me, and Mel may have some more comments. I mean, she's working on donations, but I mean, I know you've got it up on the page, but can somebody there create an image or a graphic or a flyer for this? I mean, we all got copies of past year's flyers so that they can be put up, at pet stores and vets and around town. And
Yeah, absolutely. It's part of the event. I mean, Janine can do that. Just keep
Okay.
in mind that you get what you pay for.
well, and if we do it, you'll get even less because we don't get paid for anything.
Janine's phenomenal. So she's
I know.
got some great skills. And so absolutely, we can draft
Okay.
up something and send it to you guys and take a peek at it and
Okay.
see
And-
what you guys
and
think
then-
of it. But she did have a question. She's just not sure what the judging categories are. So that's important to be on any of these forms. If you can
Oh,
just get
that's
back to her.
true.
She
I'll
gave
let
me an email and I will answer that today. I thought the categories were great. So, I mean, I think
Oh, okay.
what we
I-
have is fine.
Okay, I think she was just, I wasn't sure if she needed clarification or if she was asking if there's anything else or if it looks good. So, okay, that's great. And then, while we're on the Pooch and Purr Parade, she wants to know, once she receives the application from the public, what do we do with them? So are we giving them to somebody? Are we accepting them? We're not quite sure. We know that we created the form, putting it online, but then what do we do after we get them?
You could send them to me.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
We just want to make sure what's the intent, what's the committee's expectations of Janine and I's role as the Pooch and Purr Parade. So absolutely, we'll create a flyer, we'll put it on social media, we'll put it on our website, we'll put it on our distribution list. And then as we get those applications, we'll send them off to Melanie.
okay, good. And once Janine does some kind of graphic or image or something and has it up, then I can start doing some social media posts that will
Okay.
attract attention.
So
So-
I would love to change the name of it. Can we do that?
Not now, no.
We can,
Not
so we
this
can
year.
call it the
No.
Pooch and Purr Parade.
That will have to be another year.
I
That's
think
too
we've already
much.
got marketing materials out with that name on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll have to be for another year. Yeah.
Okay.
What would you change it to, Mel?
Not now,
wanted
not
to-
now. We're not.
I know,
we're not
I'm
doing-
just curious.
I just wanted to simplify it and call it the Holiday Chimes and Lights Pet Parade.
Okay, I have to admit, I'm kind of partial to Pooch and Purr because I named it that, like 10 years ago.
It's
But,
fine.
yeah. But I
Okay.
agree, yeah, you don't want to change it at this point in time.
All right. Okay, enough on that one, you guys. You can work that out yourselves. That works.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. We do have it that it's at 4 o'clock that there would be registration opening up at the Kitsap Bank drive-through. And so for the people who haven't registered their pets before that, you'll have to have something set up to be able to do that. Okay. And that the actual parade is 4:30 to 5. Now, you guys, that is really hard to get that in there, and Corinne knows this, because you almost are judging as they need to basically be getting, working out their parade. So, and then you have to get the information to us at the main stage. So that's the tricky part, is getting who has won which categories quickly enough. And it doesn't work by text. We've tried
Yeah.
that in the past. It just doesn't work. So you have to work out something that's very quick to get that information up, because those people will be standing there with their bunnies and iguanas and everything else wanting to know who won. And that's one of the first things we take care of then.
Yeah, I think Kathleen had some ideas about that or how they did it the last couple of years, so we'll
Okay.
double check with her.
Because
Do
this
we
is
know
kind
what
of
the route is? Do we know what the Pooch and Purr parade route? I mean, you guys may have discussed it. It just didn't get on the formal map, so I didn't know what the route is.
I'm pretty sure you guys discussed just having it from the bank drive-through down to the corner and back.
Yep.
On
Real
Sydney, I
simple.
mean, on Bay Street?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Okay. It might have been discussed, but it just didn't get transferred to the map, and I don't know if it's important, but I will make sure that Public Works and Police Department both know that there is a pet parade and it's gonna start from the bank drive-through onto Sydney and back. Is that what you said?
well, yeah, down Bay Street to.
I mean,
to the
Bay
Sydney
Street,
intersection.
sorry.
Yeah.
I meant to say Bay Street. Okay. All right.
Okay, good. So it'll be nice to have that back again. We've missed it. It'll be nice to see these animals back down there.
Yeah.
Okay. So that will be worked in, and then actually what happens is just before that ends up, actually right afterwards is when we're going to have the dancers, the Scottish Highland dancers, up in front of City Hall with a piper. So hopefully the animals are afraid of the loud noise. That's the one thing that I'm not sure about, because when you're right next to the pipers, that can be very, very loud. So we just so you know that.
And I'm sorry, Cindy, the pipers, are they stationary or are they moving? They're just staying in
It's one
spot?
pipe. I think it's just one piper, and
Okay.
he will be on the main stage with the Highland dancers. He'll be accompanying them. And that performance, I'm going to see what that goes from 4:50 to 5:10. And then right after that is when we start making these announcements about the pet parade winners and also the tree decorating contest winners. And then right after that is the introduction of the tree lighter for this year. And then we move forward with just the whole series of events with the lighting of the tree, the marching band bringing in Santa, Santa going all the way down to the park afterwards, the band performing. Let's see. I don't know. I saw Janine pop in for a minute. As far as the volunteers for the goodies, has she heard any more? Did she have notes on that, Randy?
Let's see.
And Karina, Melanie, do you need, does Public Works get involved at all with that pet parade as far as the marching up and back?
No,
No, you don't. Okay, okay.
As far as goodies, are you meaning coffee and cookies and snacks?
Yeah,
Okay.
we were waiting to hear from a couple of different providers, and I'm just not sure if they came through with that information.
Okay, so she said that the Bible Baptist Church is also interested, but waiting to hear back from us on where and what type of food or drink. She thought that the committee had mentioned the waterfront park near Santa.
That's,
So,
I have them. Yep, I have them
Okay,
at
so-
Waterfront. Mhm.
okay,
Well,
so they're interested
Cindy?
in, is there a particular, oh, go ahead.
Yep.
You have Seroptimus. At one time you said you wanted us down by Santa. Do you want us somewhere else? We have the coffee and cookies I get from Starbucks and Safeway.
I
Okay.
show it's near Kitsap Bank sign.
I had you near
Wherever
the
you want
kids.
us. Okay, wherever you want us is fine.
That's where we had you right now, and Bible Baptist was going to be down by the Waterfront Park.
Okay. Well, at
Unless,
one time you had changed it, but we're fine wherever you want us to be. So by the kids at Bank, that's great. Okay.
yeah, I
Don't
think,
care.
yep. We'll just confirm that. And as far as what we want Bible Baptist to bring or to provide, Sharon and Kareen, what do you think? Down by Santa, what do you think would be welcome?
I don't know.
cold
I
it
think
is,
if you-
hot cider.
I'm sorry, what?
Depending on how cold it is, hot cider would be great if it's really cold.
Yeah, actually maybe hot chocolate and hot cider
Yeah,
would be really good. Okay.
and cookies to dunk in it.
Or just hot drinks and cookies. I mean,
Uh-huh.
keep it
Let's do
consistent.
that.
And I have a question for you, Cindy. I just need to clarify, the Santa that is coming is the Santa that we had the last time we did this. Is that correct?
Yes, his name is Pat Oster and he brings his wife.
Because I'm
Yes.
asking Larry for the sleigh that he brought before and the bench that we put Santa on.
We
And
have the large Santa.
Right, because he's not capable of going in and out of the sleigh. So I will confirm with Larry that he can bring the sleigh and the bench that he loaned us the last time.
Yes, please.
Okay,
His wife usually stands there and helps a lot, Mrs. Santa.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. He definitely cannot climb up into something like a sleigh. Okay, let's see.
So I have Bible Baptist Church, and then Knights of Pythia said, yes, they will be there. They'll be near City Hall with cookies and hot chocolate. And
Oh,
then
good.
Optimist, we've already discussed that. And then Heritage Foursquare is not coming this year. So that's what we got.
Okay, that's perfect. So Knights of Pythias has the hot chocolate by the tent by City Hall. Perfect. Seroptimus, you guys are across the street by the sign. That works really well because we have quite a lot of crowds gathering there, and Kitsap Bank does have the cider and popcorn. So you two can kind of feed off of one another, and there's never a problem with too many goodies. And
No,
then,
it worked really well last time. And we gave them all out.
yep.
Because they come through there on the way and for the pet parade. So it's great.
Okay, that's really good. Then Bible Baptist, I mean, that's quite a job down there.
Yeah.
To set that up and have their hot drinks and cookies. It'll be so nice though to have something for the people making their way all the way down there. We were talking about needing to have the gazebo or more lights in that area, Sharon.
Right.
And Sandy, did Seroptimus gonna provide some extra lighting down there, or do we still need to do that? Sandy, you're muted.
Sharon, do we have lights in Seroptimus for that or what?
The lights that we have for Seroptimus are the ones that we use at holidays, and those lights may be going on wreaths that are going to be in our craft show next month. So I'm going to say no at this point.
If you're talking about the gazebo, you
Yes,
should talk to the port, talk to
Yeah, I was
Kathy.
gonna say Kathy might know.
Yeah,
Okay.
what she told us last time is that they did not have enough lights to go all the way down there.
Fathoms has some runner lights that we could wrap around the pole. So I'm
Good.
working with my float director to see if he's able to scrounge up some extra runner lights.
Okay, I just need to know if we need more lighting down there, that's all.
Does the port put any on along the walkway or anything, or where do they put them?
I
You
think
know?
they do. I think they were gonna run some lights along that walkway. I'll
If
have
they
to
do-
contact Kathy and see.
If they have those, and then if Adams has some on the poles, that should be good.
Should be enough. Okay, well, we'll find out about that for next time. Just to make sure there's enough lighting, because we don't want it to be too dark down there.
No.
And then Bill, I
it's
have
good
a
to-
question for you.
Okay.
So are there electrical outlets down by City Hall? Now who is it? Knights of Pythias usually comes, and I think they have a trailer or a tent or something,
Yeah.
or a generator. Now, do they connect to that station? I don't know what it is.
They do. They have their pots that they gotta keep their liquid hot in. So
Okay,
we allow them to plug in there.
okay. So the Gordon Sound needs some sort of power source, and they usually use two power sources. They use one over by where against the building where Fence's old office was.
Yeah.
And then the other power source that they use is through the police department's Sallyport.
Yes.
It's my understanding that we're not, it's highly advised not to allow in and out or connection of or storage of anything in the Sallyport. Do
Oh,
you know
so no-
where the sound system could connect to?
Yeah, we can
If
figure
we
that
can't
out.
connect into that side of the building, or yeah, I'm
There-
trying to figure that out.
There's an outlet right there that we plug in lights to, but as long as, I think that's GFI, so I think we're gonna be good there.
Okay.
So when the guy shows up that day, he usually shows up early enough to set everything
Yeah, I
up.
think he's gonna be like 9, 10 o'clock that morning. something
Yeah,
like that.
I'll just go down and talk to him. We'll test it out and we'll find him a good place to go.
Okay, because I know the chief
There's
had
an
some
outlet right
concerns.
at the phone booth, on the phone booth too.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Because
phone booth
if
is,
that's not the case,
make
oh,
phone
go
call.
ahead.
The phone booth is that thing where you make phone calls from outside.
What?
Remember those?
I do. I am old enough to remember that,
Oh, okay.
but I might be the last generation that probably knew of them. But anyways, okay, because otherwise he's got to bring a generator. So I'm just trying to
Right.
prepare.
I would suggest he do that anyway.
Okay.
If he's got one available, maybe he should
Well,
bring it.
he's got all that we need. It's just the amount of cost to.
Oh, I see.
It's just
so you
us that's gonna be
charge us-
paying for it.
Okay. He's gonna charge us to bring a generator?
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
He doesn't need to bring a generator though.
As long as we have the appropriate power source, and that's what I want to make sure.
Well, we wouldn't want him to have a generator. That noise up there would be really distracting.
Yeah, unless he has a
Wire.
quiet, which he probably doesn't.
Yeah, I would say
That
no
part
to
I don't know.
generator.
Okay.
That would be terribly loud, and it's right there by all the microphones.
Okay.
Just no.
Okay, so we will make sure that we have some sort of power source for that side of the whatever
Mhm.
area. Okay.
Yeah, oh man, they can be loud.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I think then the only thing that I was waiting to hear on everyone is
Yeah.
the Christmas Lane lighted boat contest. I know the marina is having quite a few people coming in no matter what, but they wanted to hear from Sinclair Yacht Club about their organization of that. So I haven't heard yet. Otherwise, pretty much everything is confirmed. We have a new choir this year, and then we have the dancers with the piper. So there's going to be plenty of music, a lot going on. And I think it's going to be a wonderful event. Melanie, did you find prizes for the pet parade winners? Are
What do
you
you
taking
want?
care of, are you guys doing that yourselves, giving out prizes?
I will probably provide the grand prize. I am
Okay.
working on prizes from everyone else. And as I get those people, I'll get them over to you guys so that those sponsors can be added to the flyer. As they-
Well, there won't be time, I don't think. I mean, that deadline's coming up really soon,
Okay, what is
so-
the deadline for that?
by the end of the week.
by the
So,
end
but
of this week.
I guess we were thinking that if Janine, maybe we could just talk with Janine if she could do some kind of image and a flyer that we can use,
I see.
right up to the event, not
Okay.
your mailing per
Oh,
se.
okay. Okay. We'll keep that separate then.
Okay.
Okay. So, but we will just list Melanie, your business as an in-kind sponsor. Okay. And then POPSA is always listed, and we have,
Yeah.
I think, everybody else on here listed that we need to Seroptimus, the library. Okay, and then the specific ones, like Kareem was talking about, will go on the little flyer just for the pep parade then.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay, good. Okay. All right.
And
Yeah.
Cindy, POPSA, Kathleen is working on a coloring contest sheet.
Oh, okay, good.
I think it's the same gal who did it last year. I can't remember her name, somebody through the library, and it is a Scottish Santa themed one, I believe.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I don't know when that'll be distributed about the
I'll
same
find
time as
out.
we've done it before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. And then is POPSA having another event the beginning of December or so?
No, I mean, we have Small Business Saturday on November 26th, and then, nothing specifically for POPSA until the weekend before Christmas.
Okay, okay. All
I
right,
mean, are you looking, I mean,
I just was checking to see if you had something else lined up.
yeah.
Okay. That sounds good. So any other questions? Anything? We're pretty much, the schedule is just about in place, and the brochure will go to press quite soon. We're just waiting for just a little bit more information. Otherwise, it'll be going probably at the end of this week or the beginning of next. There will be ads in the papers most weeks now. And the next ad will be talking about the sponsors of the tree decorating contest. So if you've been waiting to get your sponsorship in, or you know of anybody, it's a good time to list so that the names are in the paper. Let's see, what else do we need to let you know? That is pretty much it. The band can't wait. We're going to have quite a great performance this year. They can't wait to be out there, and they're doing some fun things with, I think, plaid. So everybody's getting into it. It's really going to be quite fun, I think. That is pretty much what I have for today, though. Tony, you're popping in?
Did you discuss the Santa's proposed route? Because I know it deviated from previous years. It's
I
showing that it's starting on Prospect and then going down Frederick instead of actually being on Bay Street and then going up Bay Street. Is that right?
No, that's not. I think the map was incorrect. So I think when Janine was trying to relay it to Christian to say, hey, we're going to have it from City Hall to, and then go down Frederick and the back way to the gazebo. She misstated by saying it started on Prospect and it started on Bay Street, right? Because we're still going Bay Street all the way down to Frederick and the back way. Yeah, the map was wrong.
So it's going down Bay Street and then Frederick and then going into Lot 2.
Yes.
Off of Frederick. Okay.
Yeah. Christian did update that map.
Okay, I didn't see that one.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna get
sorry
ready
about
and send it
that.
out to you guys again.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't
That
catch
is-
that when I sent it out to you guys.
Okay. And then there was, Bill was looking into purchasing some additional planters to replace the ones that have been hit by vehicles. Did you guys discuss that yet?
Yes, and it's
Okay.
not going to happen in time.
Okay.
And that's okay.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. So I think we've got to count on those, and we'll sell everything that we do have, and hopefully no one else bashes into another planter. Meanwhile, seems to be the fun thing to do around here. So,
On that note, Cindy, did you want any extra trees? For some reason, I thought maybe the last year or two, we always ordered a handful extra. Do we want any extra?
we usually do.
Yeah, we get
Bill.
three. We get 3 extra at least,
Okay,
and I put them in at City Hall.
okay.
It looks really nice.
Okay, I just want to make sure that Janine gets that message when we tell them
Okay.
that you're gonna be there on the 1st. So you think 3 extra?
Yeah, at least.
Will
Th-
do.
You put them in that planter right out in the front there, Bill, pretty much, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right
that
in
looks really
one-
nice.
Yeah, under the mayor's and Brandy and Janine's windows.
So you guys have a little Christmas cheer there. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're good
Okay.
there.
All right. I think we're moving forward. Our next meeting, let's take a peek at that. November 14th.
It's a Monday.
Yeah.
November 14th. If you require Janine's attendance, she will not be there. You will get me again.
Okay.
It's all the same for us. So unless you, I know Janine's fantastic at Chimes and Lights. So if you want her presence, you will have to pick a different day.
The 21st. By the 21st, we should have almost everything in place and we
You're in
can kind
luck.
of be touching
Will
base.
be there. I will not.
Okay, here we go.
21st at 3:30.
Yes, please. And then we'll send copies of the schedule out to everybody when we get that finalized. So you have it for your reference. The brochure is going to be inserted into the paper, into the Independent on the weekend of Thanksgiving. But
And
we
then
will also
once
have brochures
the-
available.
And once the schedule's completed, Janine usually prints out poster size 11 by 17. So if you guys want any of those for your businesses or to hand out wherever, just let Janine know how many you want. We can get those printed here at City Hall for you.
I usually pop those around. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Any other questions or are we good?
Good.
Okay. Get out your kilts and your plaid thises and that's, and this will be fun. Thank you very much for attending.
See ya.
Bye. Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone.